Okay, so what is an effective outbound sales process for a BPO? That's a business process outsourcing company. So for me, when it comes to building a predictable outbound sales process, it is all about email and LinkedIn. And there are two resources that I'd like to share with you. One is previously a webinar that I've recorded about building a lead generation machine with outbound prospecting. It goes through the importance of developing your ideal customer profile and buyer personas, how you can add personalization through research, how you then should then craft a message that's compelling and encourages a reply, and then selecting the right cadence for outreach and the tools that are required. So here's a recording of the webinar. You can also see the recommended software and then additional reading that I've included that has helped me in the past. But really, when it comes to an outbound sales process, a number of things that key takeaways. Number one is the point of the outbound sales process at the beginning is to start a conversation, not close a deal. So do not start and do not include your pitch in your email. You are just trying to understand whether they have a need and a challenge to something that you can help them solve. Number two, follow up often and deliver value. So a lot of people with the outbound sales process, they don't always send enough follow-up emails. Now, these emails shouldn't be saying, hi, just seeing if you got my last email, or hey, you haven't replied, so I'm sending this again, because that's just quite lazy and it doesn't make the people feel great that they haven't replied to your email. So think about the challenges that your prospects have and then help them overcome those challenges by providing additional content. Now, this could be content that's not your, it may not be your content, but it could be from a non-competing company that helps them overcome the challenge. For example, if I'm targeting sales directors, I know that they have challenges when it comes to hiring sales development reps. So I might go and find some content that a recruitment company have created or a training company has created about hiring sales reps. So I could share that with them. And in that email, I'll just be saying, hey, came across this article, thought of you, and wanted to know if you've had a chance to, and then ask another question about the product or service that you are trying to speak to them about. So those are the two key takeaways, is to lead with that value and don't pitch your product. Another resource that I'd like to share with you is another webinar I recorded quite recently called Selling with Empathy. And what this is all about is becoming a trusted advisor so that when it comes to building out your sales process, you can leverage LinkedIn and social selling so that you can start to share content and have conversations on LinkedIn. This is an hour webinar. It goes into quite a lot of detail. And I was fortunate to be speaking to Viveka from Vengroso, who are social selling experts as well. So those are the two resources. I definitely recommend you check them out. Thank you.